Toney album, John Lemus and Ghostface. The Pretty Toney album review by John Lemus. Give me $1 and I'll turn that bitch into 5. And all I need is one more to get things started. Get retarded. And once you, I'ma fix these artists. Yeah, what is there to say? You know, if I had to give this album a rating, I would definitely give it a perfect rating. Like, it's a perfect album. I'd totally recommend it, you know? Ghostface, Pretty Toney album. Classic. Hi, and welcome. This is a review of the classic masterpiece, Ghostface, the Pretty Toney album. One of the best albums ever to be released under the Def Jam umbrella. I remember when this album came out, boom, it blew my mind. It was everything. It spun it around. The skits were back. The skits, Keisha's house, the interview, that intro, all these questions, all these people asking these questions to Ghostface. It's like a, public interview, just one after the other answering all the questions. The white guy who goes, Ghostface, how come you don't travel without bodyguards? Ghostface doesn't use bodyguards, bruh. Yeah. When this album, this was just just certified. It was just like, this got Ghostface, Killah, Ghostface. Dennis Coles is absolutely a genius, a mastermind. He was just singing soulfully over these Delphonics. La la la. Flipped it. And said, holla, 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 if you want to. Oh, man. Just captured this beautiful essence. This is 70s, baby. Going over these beats majestically. Genius level. And heck, I knew a guy who came from a place called Bad News in Virginia, that's what the place is called. He said, Beat the Clock was his favorite joint on that album. I put my ring up, I put my ring up into the sky, see the waves in man's over. Oh, I'm not even quoting it right. I have to look that up. You have Tripe Diesel's awesome spot on Biscuits. Man, I keep the heat blazing like Bonzi Wells. Woo! Woo! I remember when I heard that verse, I was like, oh man, what mega improvement from earlier stuff. Tripe to God was officially, he was, right hand man of Tony Stark's. But when I purchased this album, I looked at the cover and I was like, oh man, this cover's so dope. Look at the gold chains and everything. What's Ghostface referencing? So, immediately I sent in an order to get, the Dougie Fresh album. Yeah, world's greatest entertainer. You know what I mean? That's what he's referencing, Ghostface. Like this album right here. Keep on rising to the top. This right here. This is classic. This is another classic. But the world's greatest entertainer and the Get Fresh crew, Dougie Fresh. Turns out, wickedness. It's Ghostface doing Summertime with farewell concert or something with Jay-Z and Beyonce or something like that. Snapshot from that time. And Ghost was also, he had that split album with Tribe to God, where he BB King DVD on there. The performance, freaking awesome. The pimp levels are right through the roof. But more on the album. It's like Ghostface. Like he goes and he just he took the Killah off. Took the Killah off the name. And this was the kind of album you always wanted from Ghostface, Like he's just serenading all these beats all throughout, like, you got like the No ID beats, like Knox, RZA, True Master, Emil. This album put me on to Sylvia, Pillow Talk. I went out and bought that record right after, I heard this album. Sylvia from Mickey and Sylvia, like the song Sunday. It just does like he's crumpling up a note or reading a note. So freaking epic. So friggin' epic. That's just the base essence of like what a great rap album should be. Is that it just engages your interest to just dig. You know what I mean? Just dig further into the origins of these sounds and where they came from. And that's like a DITC. You go looking for all these records that make up this one special record. So it's like little microverses all over the world, all over. So this album was this is like a Velvet Underground or something, man. It turned me, and it's on mainstream stuff. It's on Def Jam. This put me on to so much different music, and it just, whew, I bought every sample that was done on this record, man. I went out and I got the actual record for it. There's what else can I say, man? There's the bathtub skit, Play It Loud for your neighbors, the Missy Elliott singles. It's all right, it's pretty cool. I don't consider it like trash. Nothing on this record is a clunker, that's for sure. Everything is mega important and spectacular. I love the way that he recorded his vocals. He would go on to do other records from this one. Where just, I don't know if it's what they call it, double time or something, but you could tell the vocals were layered, it just more stronger vocals. But I like it just, when he's what's the lyric, all we need is all we need is a drum, fuck it, he can rhyme, I'll sing, like that, oh man, that's Ghostface. That's definitely, I think, oh man, if there was ever to be a sequel to this album or something, that would be great, if Ghostface, kind of, went back and did a little bit and expanded on it and just did a whole album where he just is singing like this over these beats, man. I imagine it costs a lot of money to clear this stuff too. I don't know. I have no idea about any stuff like that. But Jadakiss on Run, that song, that's based on Capadonna, and Capadonna is definitely top tier, What do you have on here? You had the album closes off on Love, and it's beautiful. Music Soul Child is on it, and K Fox. Not too familiar with K Fox. Took Him Back track pick with Jackie O. Oh man, brought you on the Springer just to get you back. Even when you fast forward it, it's classic. Or rewind it on a CD player boombox.
But I dealt with it. And your sex wasn't wild, but I dealt with it. I always felt shitty. You should take me back in the streets to help you. That's when I'm so and I always said,
classic.
Back to the days when the A was being funded to you. $100,000 shopping sprees wasn't nothing to you. When 3 was a crowd, but I dealt with it. You should take me back to girl that introduced you to book. You need me to help you run things to do. I know when you were the way I chew on you. You should know telling me that you gon' yo cook clean, break up your weed, and I give you nasty thought. Come on home where you belong. Let's get it on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please, babe, I love you.
Take me back, I never do it again.
Always want you.
You know that you my lover and my best friend.
Yes, darling, it's true.
Come on home where you belong. Let's get it on.
Babe, I want you.
You know, beating it up in the back seat, you know, all that sort of thing. Like, that's a really hot track. That's a very sexy track right there. Just hearing that, like, the chemistry's there and everything. You know, I love her verse on it. Let's see here. You know, the masquerade is over. Classic sample. That's just, you know, there's just so many tracks with that one. But the story of that, it's you know, that's shorties try to squirrel, you know, not cool, you know, not cool to Ghostface. I actually think, yeah, Ghostface revisited this a little bit when he put Action Bronson in his place. That was pretty funny. I didn't really care for any of his music. Actually, it kind of sounds a lot like Toney Stark's. Yeah, his music's kind of like, you know, I think he gets hot beats or whatever, and he just, yeah, sorry, bro, Ghostface, you know. You do your thing, but hey, man, Ghostface. And then he did the thing where he went over, what was it, Teddy Pendergrass or something, man? He was just like he's doing the real G thing. He's just like, you know, that video is great. That's a great video. Oh shit. When he does that, what else to talk about here, man? You know, like, Save Me Dear. That's a beautiful one, and It's Over. Yeah, dude, It's Over. Masquerade's over. Last Night with the telephone keep ringing. Boogie Down Productions. Who's Allah Real on Holla? Must be like the R&B singer. See, there's no like activated click link here if you were to find out who Allah Real is. Yeah, like Chic Louch's verse, I dig that on Metal Lungies, and of course, you know, Styles P is always like, Styles P always on fire. You know, I particularly like Chic's, I prefer his verse, so if I was to do a rating of all of them, but all verses on Metal Lungies, it's too tough. It sounds like something that like, it sounds like a Doom would have done, like this would have been a Doom beat, you know, but it's No ID, I think. It's really triumphant, like horns. Yeah, the sound on this record is just, oh man, it just sounds like, I don't know, it kind of sounds cheap in a really great way. Like it was like there's like a tin can or something that you get to hear like a bit of like metallic vibe to it, and it sounds like it's just totally live. Like he just put on the beat and Ghostface was just doing his thing, like whoa, you know, like real. It sounds real raw and real quick. It's a pretty Toney album, and you know, like worlds away from Supreme Clientele for sure, or Bulletproof Wallets. I mean, Bulletproof Wallets might be more of a, I don't know if it's a system. Even in the Wizard of Poetry, or you know, that one with where he did a little bit of more mainstream stuff. It's not the album that I think was like a true successor to this one. But that's a good album too. It's a total different album. But this one is very special to me. A very, very special album. That if you shoot, you ain't the real pretty Tone. Baby, come home, you are not alone. Be strong, whether right or wrong. Our bond is even more strong when the light is gone. Say, yo, Starks, relax. You know we got the hot water running, baby. Boil you down, pots in the oven. Yeah. Let me pull up some choice lyrics, ones I could see here, get away with the clock. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of editing with this video here. This takes a little bit. I hold the mic like I'm Gale Sayers. My skills is a fortune, Robin Leach out of sweet auction. Move like a wolf kid in sheep's clothing. We was frozen, and I brought out an iced out Trojan. We them fat Albert, spot running, B6, crack vibes and pictures, looking all suspicious. I'm out, you know. Last night changed it all. I really had a ball. Last night changed it all. I really had a ball. Here's one for like feminist. Them pen, how the meter spray. Happy wife beater day. Don't touch my chiba, hey. Get off the DI, then go see the K. Excuse me, Mr. DJ, can you please play Fish? Whoa, referencing a classic. Yeah, Iron Man album. Which is that album is just, that's gold. Yeah, Ghostface. This album in particular though, man. Yeah, this is like way much of a departure from Supreme Clientele lyrics, where it's just like sounds like he just, I don't know, man. He just like I don't know the story about the well, I heard about it, the Ghost Rider thing, man. You know, but that thing's just jam packed. The bars are just too tight. They're like too tight, too surreal. It might have been Ghost was doing a cut up method or something, you know, with that, taking all the little bars, putting them in a hat, and then just dumping the hat on the floor and being like, okay, maybe this will go with that, this, blah, 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 blah. And then write a song, and then there you have it, you know, masterpiece. That album, Supreme Clientele. But this is about the Pretty Tune album. Pretty Toney. Yeah. What else to say about this Pretty Toney album? The album is purple, which is like, purple is like a royal color. So it's like, you know, Ghost goes to Def Jam, and it's like a display of his dominance or his royalty, showing with purple. Maybe perhaps an allusion to the purple tape. But yeah, one cannot help but notice that the album is done with the dominant color of purple. Yeah, there's just this incredible energy comes from Ghostface all over this album. And you can tell he just really wanted to make something like this. Yeah, you got the Emotions doing Take Me Back sample. Whoa, Les Baxter doing sample of Hoggin' Machine. Freddie Scott, You Got What I Need. Was it Freddie Scott in King of New York? I think it was. Freddie Scott in King of New York, that's a great scene. Yeah, David Porter, That's Where It's Over. Sam and Dave, I Can't Stand Up and Falling Down. That's, oh man. Oh, dang. Laura Lee, Since I Fell For You. Go out there, you know, get a copy, you know, and just, you You know, play that shit because it's summertime. You know, it's a good summertime record for sure. Ghostface. Classic. Ghostface.